So we are going to start with relationship concept. Okay. So there are 4 types of relationship. It is called one-to-one. Second is called one-to-many. Third one is called many-to-one. Fourth one is called many-to-many. Right? So how to go for doing that? I'll give this example to you all. Now let me go ahead and close this file. I'll start with relationship data. Before I go for relationship data, let me. Okay. So now we'll go for the relationship data here, guys. In this relationship data, we have given, as I said, we have a relationship like one-to-one relationship where I'm taking my players' score details. I'm also taking my players' expertise details to this file. So now let me go for, right, column width is also into 15. Okay. Now this is what is given 2 different tables for you guys. Can you see this? Right? So what is one-to-one relationship? If you look for both the tables, what is the common field? Player's name. Yes or no? In this player's name, if you want to make a relationship, it will go from Sachin to Sachin, Virat Kohli to Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma to Rohit Sharma, Mahendra Singh Dhoni to Mahendra Singh Dhoni. It is going to have what? One-to-one relationship. So this type of relationship is called as what? One-to-one relationship. And what you want to achieve out of this one-to-one relationship, you want to get these players test run, ODI runs, and T20 runs. Along with that, their expertise details will come out here. Yes or no, guys? Is this clear now? So totally the output data from this merging, which will come as what? How many records will come here, guys? Total is 10 records because each row will go for one-to-one relationship. Clear now? Right. So I just want to show you this example here. From here to here, from to here to here, these are all example of what? The relationship is built up as what? One-to-one. So how many records are going to create out of these merging tables? 10 records. Now let's understand about one-to-many. In one-to-many, what I'll do here, I'll take it here, the player's expertise table. Then I will also take it here, the country score. Okay. So ultimately, I'll go for making this row height to 15, column width to 15. I'll just select this column and expand it in Excel. Okay. So ultimately, if you look at the relationship between this table, how it is going to fall. Sachin is a top order batsman. Sachin has scored against Australia is 3,600. Sachin is also scored against England is 2,500. If you merge these two tables, ultimately the relationship which is going to build up, it is going to build up as Sachin to here and also Sachin to here. It is one-to-many relationship. Same thing for Virat also. How many records will create now? Virat for Australia and Virat will also create for England. So like that, when you have a relationship like this, it is called one-to-many relationship. Ultimately, how many results are going to come in, guys, here? In this case, your final output, which is going to come out of it, is going to be looking like this, where you can say the players, how much they have scored against Australia. You'll also take the same player, how much they have scored against England. So ultimately, your output will be having here how many records? Does it make sense, guys? What is called your one-to-many relationship? Next one is called rename many-to-one relationship. Now the question is that what is many-to-one relationship? Let's say you have your players' score contribution in the left table. You have your players' expertise in the right table. Is this clear now, guys? So I can go for selecting this, going to the home, row height is 15 and column width is also going to 15. Now I can expand this, right? So when you go for joining this table, what will happen? It will create the relationship in this format. Sachin will go for here. Sachin is also going for here. Same thing will also happen for Virat will go for here, and Virat will also go for the score for Virat in England will also hit to Virat expertise over here. This type of relationship is called as what, guys? Many
Many
to
to one.
one. So when you say many to one, ultimately what output is going to come in? The output will come along with this table. Along with this table, you will also get the player's expertise. What the expertise for them is this way and also this way. Does it make sense to all of you guys? Everyone? Clear now? Now the next one is called many to many relationship. Okay. What is many to many relationship? Now let's take an example here. You have your employee income, right? You also have your employees expenses. Okay. Now, how do we look for many to many relationship? Now, let me tell you here. What is the common field in both the tables?
Employee name.
Employee name. Does employee name duplicate?
Yes.
Yes. Because of what? Year, right? Because of multiple years, the employee name is duplicate. Every year they got different salary. Now, these employees also go for expenses in different heads, and this is the proportion of expenses. Does employee name is duplicate here? Yes. Because of what? Employee expenses. Is there any relationship between year and expenses? No. Both are having different values. So it is employee to employee. Employees having duplicate records, employees having duplicate record. Duplicate to duplicate is going to have relationship is called as what?
Many to
Many
many.
to many. When you say many to many, what does it mean? It means you will have your employee for the year Anil 2020 will go for the expenses in how many heads? Can you see this? Now the same expenses will go for that year into 5 different heads. Ultimately, you will find expenses amount. How to get this expenses amount? You will just multiply it for that year's salary to what? The proportion. So you get the salary which has been proportion to be shared among these. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone? Yes or no? Is this clear? So ultimately, Anil's salary for 2021 will also go for how many times? Because of these expenses head. Yes or no? Anil's salary for 2022 will also go for how many times? 5 times. Because of what? So now Anil will have how many records? Each month Anil is having 5 heads of expenses. That means 2020 will also go for 5 times, 21 5 times, 22 5 times. That means Anil only will have how many records? 15 records. Same thing for Mohit. How many records he will create now? Everyone.
15. 12 records for Mohit.
So he's going to create Mohit for 12 records. How many records will create for Mohit 2021 salary? 4 records. How many records will come for 2022 salary?
4 records.
So ultimately, how many records came now? How many records came totally? 27 records. Everyone. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this is an example of what? Right? Are you getting this, guys? Everyone? Right? Okay. Now, I'll give an example here. In this example, I'll go to my mama. What is my mama's name?
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. I'll say sales transaction to customer and product details. 3 different table with an example datasets. Okay, let me take this. What the table is all about, guys? What is this table name? Sorry, it is my customer table. Okay. Next table is what? Right. This is my product table. Okay. Now this is my sales table. Correct. How will I connect my sales to customer?
Customer
By
ID.
customer ID. Okay. What type of relations is going to build up? What type
Many
of
to
relations?
one.
It is going to be
Many to one.
because the same customer has given multiple transactions. Customer one here, customer one here, customer one here. But who is customer one? Rahul Sharma. What is gender? Male. Mumbai and join date is what this. Is this clear now? If you go for product to product table, how will you go for making relationship?
Ready.
Sorry, many to one relationship. Yes or no? So that means the same product ID has been ordered by how many people? There are three customers or four customers who have ordered. Product one is for what? Laptop, electronics. Price is what? 55,000. For what? Dell. When you make a sales to customer, what do you want to do? You want to get this information. When you want to go to sales to product, what do you want to get? You want to get this information. Now, when it is many to one, what type of joining is recommended? We'll go for many to one with left join. Why we'll go for left join? Because we do not want to lose anything from my left table. I want all the records from the left table should be coming. So I'll go for many to one means left join is always applicable. Is this clear to all of you? Right. Okay. Can you see this, guys? What is it given? This is the student ID, student name and city information. This is given course ID, course name and technologies. You have a table which is called enrollment table, which is given enrollment ID with what? Student ID and course ID. Clear now? Now, when you go for making this table to this table relationship, what type of relation is going to build up?
Many to one.
Many to one.
Sorry,
Many to
it is
one.
Many to one.
many to one. And how to go for getting this?
Many to
It is
one.
also many to one. Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you getting this? Okay. Now let's take an example of many to many relationship. No, it is not able to give you the right insights for many to many relationship, which is not true. Ignore this. Here is an example of what? Many to many relationship. Is this clear now, guys? Somebody's going to ask you tomorrow how to answer this. Clear now? Okay. I'll have a test. Then after this test, we'll move to the programming part. Now the test is given this way. A1, let's say is given as A. It is given C. It is given B, D. It is given F, G, H. In this table, it is given A, it is given C, it is given B, it is given D, it is given F, G, I. Okay. Now this is called table 1. This is called table 2. If I ask you guys, in inner join, how many records will come? What comes to your mind? In inner join, how many records will come? First of all, for A, what type of relationship it is?
Many
So
to many.
let me do this here. A is going to be
Many to many.
many to many. How many records will come for A? A is given as how many times? 5. A is
Five.
given as how many times? 5. Total is what?
25.
25.
For B, how many, what type of relation is going to build up?
One,
1
It
to
is
1.
one to many.
how many records will come for B?
5 records.
It is 5. For C, what type of relation is going to build up?
Many.
C,
Means no.
no relationship. So if there is no relations for C, how many records for C will come in the left table? 4.
4 records.
4 records. For D, what type of relationship is going to build up?
1 to 1.
1 to 1.
1 to 1. How many records will create for D?
1.
Right? It is called your left null value. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Now, for E, whatever records, how many records will come?
Many to many.
21.
It is many to. How many records will come from? How many records? How many? 7, and this is 3. 21 records. Right. For F, it is how many records? G, how many records?
Too many.
1 to.
1 to many.
It is 4.
4 records.
H, no relationship. How many records will come?
Mhm.
And that is a
4.
part of what? Then, what is the next thing is coming?
E.
I. What a relationship?
No relationship.
How many records will come?
6.
And this is the part of, right? Now tell me inner join. Sorry, what is 6?
For I, there will be 6 records.
Oh, okay. Now, how many records will come under inner join now? If I'm not wrong, I'll say this is inner. This is inner. Yes or no? These all are inner. Tell me how many records will come under inner join? 25, 30, 31, 31 this, 52,
57.
then 53 and
57.
is this clear? How many records will come under your full join? Hey guys, full join, how many records will come? 57 plus 4, how many? 61 plus
8.
62 and
68.
8.
unmatched join. How many records will come?
11.
11.
11.
68 minus 57, right? Now, left join, how many records will come?
5 records.
Left join, how many records will left join?
30.
57 plus 4. 57 plus 5 is going to be 62. Left null join, how many records will come?
57 plus 6. Sorry. Left null
5.
is 5.
Right? Okay. Now, your right join, how many records will come? 57 plus 6, which is 63. A right null join, how many records will come?
6 records.
6.
That's it. Is this clear? Now, we will go for starting with what? These tables now, right? So first of all, since I completed this, let me save this file and take it to what? Your SAS environment. Got it? Okay. Now, first of all, what I'll do here, I'll take raw data, not this file. Okay. In this raw data, I have to go for upload the file from this data file as a relationship data file. Okay. Now I'll go for importing all these tables. What I'll write here first? Options, valid, var name is equal to v7. What I'll write here? Proc import out. is equal to day 2 dot, what's the table name? Players score. What light here? Data file is equal to what? Copy this file path and paste it over here. Then DBMS is equal to sheet is equal to right. Next table name is what? Players. Then go for next is going to what? Then next table is what? If I run this query, I got all my data sets are coming. I got my player score. I got my player's expertise. I got my country score. I got my employees income. I got my employees expenses. Now, since I have this table, I'll start working on the relationship starting from where? 1 to 1. In 1 to 1, what I have to do here, guys? I have to go for proc print data is equal to this data set. I'll also go for printing proc print with what? Players expertise. I get my output is coming. Now, how will you go for merging these two tables? We have to sort the data set in SAS merging, right? So now let's do this here by proc sort data and proc sort data. What is the common field in both the tables? Your
Their name.
get it by player's name and get it also by player's name. Once you sort this data, what will you do here? You will say data now you'll say why it is happening so? No worries. I'll say data players details. What will do here? Merge this data set in is equal to A, call this data set in is equal to B. By what the common field name? If A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 1 and say run. If we say proc print data players details. What I can say here, guys? Yes, we will get the output. We get the output of what? Player's name, test run, ODI, T20, and the expertise, which is 10 records, 1-to-1 relationship. If you want to do this in SAS SQL, how to do this? Proc SQL, select A dot star, comma, B dot star from this table as A, inner join this table as what? B on A dot is equal to, and you will say, wait, better to put number. If you run this query, you get the output as what? Player's name with test ODI runs T20. Again, the player's name with their expertise, which is coming. Yes or no, guys? Clear now? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll go for the next relationship, which is called one-to-many relationship. What will I do here in this example? I will be taking this with players expertise is my left table. The right table would be my country score. Can you see this, guys? Yes or no? This is my player's expertise by player's name and the expertise. This is my player's name and the score against Australia and England. How to go for merging these two tables? First of all, you'll go for sorting data set, which is this table, which is this table. What is a common field in both the tables? Player's name, which you have taken here. Now, soon after you sort the data set, you will go for what? Merging this data set. Yes or no? So how do you get this merging data sets? We'll go for players expertise and day 2 is called country score. Clear now? If you run this query, what is happening? Players, country expertise, country and the score, which is coming to 20 records. Perfect. We can also do the same result using what? SAS SQL, where I can select this table as A table, this table as B table. Correct? If I run this program, what is it happening? Players' name, their expertise has gone to Australia and India. For each player, 2 records are coming. Yes or no? Is this clear?
Yes.
Is this clear now, guys? So that is coming as 20 records. Clear now? Okay.
Sir.
See, the output for both the tables, which is coming here, how SAS gave the output and how SQL give the output. SAS gave only one player name. SQL give both the player. If you want, you can drop this also by writing manually. Okay. Is this clear? Now, how to go for many-to-one relationship? Same example, you take it here from the beginning, where you call this table as your left table, this table as your right table. Same thing. You sort first this table, country, then player score. Then while you are merging, you take it to the second table and take this as A and this is B. Clear now? When you run this query, what is happening out here, guys? It is coming player's name, country, and the score. Then the expertise is coming. Just ulta. This is also having 20 records. If you want to see the result using SAS SQL join, you can take this table as what? A table. And you can take this table as what? B table. If you run this query, it is also giving the same result. Player's name, country, and the score. So the score table, player's name and expertise, which is from the expertise table, which is coming 20 records. Clear now? Now the major challenge happened when you talk about many-to-many relationship. What we'll do here? Proc print data is equal to what table name? We have employee income and employee expenses. So we'll say proc print data is equal to day2 dot employee income and run. Proc print data is equal to day2 employee expenses. Are you getting this? Right? So if you run this query, you get your employee income and you get your employee expenses. So before you go for merging in SAS, what we do here? Proc, sort data, dataset name is what? Employee income. What is the common field? You can write it here by employee name. Then the next dataset name is what? Employee. Now we have sorted this dataset. Now what challenge happens when you go for merging these two datasets? You can data, employee, income, and expenses. What do you want to do here? Merge employee, income as what? A table. Go for merging employee, expenses as what? By what? Right? If A equal to 1 and B is equal to 1 and run, you will say proc print data is equal to, what is that? How many records it should create? 27 records, right? 15 plus 12, 27 records. What we saw in the example here. How many records will come here, guys? 27 records, correct? What is SAS is giving now? Is SAS giving correctly? SAS is giving 1-to-1. SAS cannot make many-to-many relationship. Total 9 records, which is wrong. How SAS is taking? SAS is taking Anil for 2020, 21, 22. Anil for 2020, 21, 22. Then again 22, 22. Last with all the expenses set for 5. Rent, food, sports, education, insurance. And this is given. So ultimately Anil is given 5 times and Mohit is given 4 times. Total is 9 records. Is it right? No, it's SAS cannot do this rightly. So in SAS merging, we cannot do what? Many to many relationship. Now, what will you do here in this case? We use SAS SQL join for joining with many to many relationship. Does it make sense to all of you guys?
Yes.
How do you go for doing this? Proc SQL. Then you number. Select A dot. What is the field name? Employee name. A dot. Year. A dot. Income. B dot. What is the field name? Right. B dot. B dot. Are you getting this? What will write here? A dot income to be multiplied B dot person. As what? Yes or no? From which table? As which table? Then which table? As then on what? Is equal to, and you will say, if you run this program, does it give you 27 records? Everyone,
Yes, sir.
is this clear now? Now we'll have a test. Test on what? Test on the relationship. What? We took it here. Is this clear now, guys? Now,
Yes, sir.
data table 1. Input ID. Cards. Put these values and run. Data table 2. Input ID. Cards. Put these values. What will do here? Proc print data is equal to what? Table 1 and run. You'll also do this what? Table 2 and run. If you select this board table, oh my god, why it is coming high like this? Can anyone tell me? Why my ID is not coming? What is wrong?
We have to give $sign.
Why should I go for $sign? It's a, oh, it's a dot. अरे क्या मैं कर रहा हूँ? It seems like we are extending the time. Okay. Now we'll get this in our join. How to write this guys here? Proc SQL number. Select A dot star. Select B
Yes, sir.
dot star. From
Table 1.
table underscore 1 as A. Then
Not join.
inner join. Table underscore 2 as B. On
On.
A dot ID is equal to B dot ID. And you say quit. If you run this program, how many records comes? Total is 57. My answer is right. Correct.
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
no? Now I'll move on to next. What is the next question?
Full join.
Full join. What light here?
Yes.
How many records should come now? So let me run this query and see, does it give me 58, 68? It is giving 68. So that means I will say this is also correct. I'll go for unmatched join. How to go for unmatched join? Everyone.
Join.
Full join with where A dot ID is null or B dot ID is
Null.
null. Right? Now if you run this query, what is happening? 11 records. Is it 11? Correct. How to go for left join? What will go for left join? What will do for it?
Left join.
You will just write left join. Do you want to write anything here?
No, sir.
No. Run this query. How many record comes? 62. Is it given 62? Yes, it is also correct. I will go for left null join. What will do, guys, here? You will write where
BID is null.
is null. Is this clear? Right. Okay. Now you'll go for right join. What will change it to? And just, by the way, left null join was 5 records. Is it given 5? Yes. Right join is how much? Does it come with 63 records?
Yes, sir.
So I can say this is also correct. If I say right null join, what I'll write here? Right null join. How to write here?
A dot ID.
Where?
A dot ID equal to is null.
How many records are coming now, guys? Here, tell me.
Right, S6.
Is it given 6?
Yes,
Did
sir.
I prove it?
Yes, sir.
Now, if somebody's going to ask about the relationship, can you answer that? Very good. Okay, so now we are heading for data modeling in SAS SQL join. Okay, now this is very, very crucial part, which we will be doing now. Okay, so guys, what is data modeling? Now let me give an example to you in this data. You are given a transaction table, you have given a customer table, you are given a product table, you are given your store master table, you have given your staff master table and supplier master table. Now what will I do here? First, design data model. Okay, in designing data model, let me take this table first entirely. I keep it over here. And I call this table name as what? What's the table name? Transaction master table. Right? Next, it's saying customer. So this is the customer master table, which I want to do it here. Now this is going to be customer master table. Okay. Now you will have your product master table. Let me keep it somewhere here. So this is called product master table. Is this clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Right. You have given here. Next is store master table. So let me go for keeping this store master table. So I have given the store master table. Then you have given something called staff master table, which I keep it here. This is called my staff master table. Okay. Now guys, what you see here, if you look at this, okay, how would you make a relationship between sales to customer, guys? How would you make a relationship? Transaction to customer.
Customer ID.
You'll have customer ID here to here. It can be connected by customer ID. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
How to make a relationship between transaction to product?
Product ID.
Product ID.
Go by product ID to product ID here. Is this clear? How to make your transaction to the store master? What will do here? How to make this relationship?
Store
Store
ID.
ID. Store ID.
Right. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
How to make your transaction to your staff master?
Staff ID. Staff ID.
Staff ID. Right. Is this clear to all of you guys? Right?
Yes, sir.
So This product ID is called as primary key. Why we call this primary key? It is having unique information about the product ID. There is no duplication. Same way, this customer ID, array, I did a mistake, nobody stopped me. Huh? Okay. This customer ID is what? Primary key. Now, when you join this table, transaction master store ID is what? Primary key. Why we call this primary key? Because it is having unique information about. But here, this is going to be foreign key. Yes or no? This is also foreign key. This is also foreign key. And this is also foreign key. Remember the table where you have the foreign keys. We call this as fact table. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
The table where you have a primary key, we call them as, this is called dimension table 1. This is called table 2. This is called dimension table. And this is called Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, what happens, guys? When we make a relationship between this table, this is from what? Transaction master table. Yes or no? This is what? Customer master table. Are you getting this, guys?
Yes, sir.
And this is called product master table. Okay. Now, you also have your store master table. Then we'll also have staff master table. Clear now? You call this table as what? A table. Table this is called what? B table. Table this called as what? C table. Table this called as what? D table. And table this called as E table. This is your fact table. This is your dimension table 1. This is your 2. This is your dimension table 3. This is your dimension table 4. Now, what is happening? These all tables are directly connected to what?
Fact table.
Fact table. Yes or no? When your fact table is directly connected to what? Your dimension tables, such type of data model is called star schema data model. Is this clear to all of you guys, everyone?
Sir.
Clear now? Ultimately, what we're trying to do here, data normalization. How do you do data normalization now? You would be selecting all these columns, which will from A dot. Yes or no?
Sir.
You would be selecting all these columns, which will come from B dot. You will select all these columns, which will come from We'll call all these columns here, which is going to be, and this is going to be what, guys? E dot. What is called data normalization, then data standardization? You should bring this B dot informations besides to what? You should keep all these C dot informations besides to what? Product ID. Then rest all is perfect. Your store information should be stored besides to your. Is this clear now? Right? Ultimately, I will say this ampersand to this ampersand to this. Is this clear? Are you getting this, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right? Clear now? So I want to go for designing the star schema data model into my which environment? SAS environment. For that, I must go upload a file. The file which I want to upload is called data model file. Is this clear now? Is created now?
Yes, sir.
Now I'll go for reading data from customer transaction to this all. What I'll write here? Options valid van name is equal to v7. Proc import out is equal to day2 dot transaction underscore master. What I'll write here? Data file. What's the data file here? Right. DBMS is equal to sheet name is going to be
The space will be there, x86 space.
right. Yes. Okay. Now I'll go for importing the table that is called. What I'll write here, rename to. What I'll do here, product master. What I'll write here to do. Is this clear? Then I'll go for which is the next table? Store master. I'll write here to you'll go for staff master. I'll go for staff master here. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Any of this header should not be having any space in between. Perfect. Perfect. Now let me go for reading this data. All these tables are coming: transaction to customer to product to staff to store master, all coming. What will I do here? Right? So data model are two types. Yes or no? First one is what? Right? Where all the dimensions connected directly to the
Table.
Does it make sense?
Yes,
Second
sir.
one is going to be what, guys? Snowflakes. Where not all the dimensions will connected directly to the fact table. Now we'll start with what?
Schema.
Where we'll take this proc print data is equal to, what's the table name? Transaction master. Then you will have customer master. You will have product master. You will have store master. You will have staff master. If you run this query, you see all this table have been printed here, correct? How to go for adding this? Proc SQL. You like what? Number. Remember, guys, when you go for star schema data model, the relationship, the joining type is what? Left join. It is always going from many to
Many
one
to-
relationship. We'll go for
Left
Select.
side.
Select with what? All this field name. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
From transaction master. As which table?
As A.
Left join. Which table? Customer master. As what?
B.
B. On what?
Left join.
A dot cost ID is equal to B dot. Again, left join to which table? As what? On what? A dot
Right.
C dot. Again,
Right.
which table will go for?
Store master.
What will write here? H. On what?
A dot store ID.
Is equal to. Again, to what? As which table? On A dot is equal to E dot. And you can say, wait, we want to create an expression. What expression I'll create it here? C dot price. It should be multiplied with what? A dot.
City.
This is as what? Revenue. Yes or no, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
If you run this program, what is it happening? It is coming with how many records? 32. Why it is happened so? Because in your fact table, how many records are there? 32. Is this clear now? Okay. Now we understood how to go for this. Now see how the output is coming. Order ID, order date, customer ID. You get the data normalization and standardization with what? Customer name, date of birth, mobile. Product ID, you get product name, category, price, inventory, and supplier with quantity. Store ID, you get the store name, location, and staff ID, you get the staff name, designation, year of experience. And finally, you're calculating your sales revenue. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone? Right. Next data model, which we will be talking about, Snowflake's data model. In this case, what is happening, guys, here? You're importing one more table to this. Yes or no? Options, valid, var name is equal to. You will go for getting this as which table? Supplier master. From where? From this. Rename to supplier master. Now let me explain you about data model design for what? This is for
Snowflakes.
star schema. Now we'll talk about so it is arrow is coming from fact to what? This arrow is going from what? Fact to dimension. It is many to 1. So all these tables are connected here from fact table only. Your fact table name is what? Your fact table name is what? A, right? It is A dot customer ID to B dot customer ID. Then is going for what? This. It is A dot product ID to C dot product ID. It is going for store master. It is A dot store ID to D dot store ID. It no, fact table say you are going to find, see, in the sales table you have customer ID. You want to get customer information from where? Customer table to what? Fact table. So you're connecting from sales to customer by what? Customer ID to get those information. See, you are making this connection to what? Customer ID. From this arrow is going to what? Customer ID. To get these information to be attached here. That means the arrow will go from this. Are you getting it? Clear? Okay. Now, when you design the Snowflake data model, guys, what is happening here? In this case, you have a supplier master table. Okay. Where are you going to keep the supplier master table? Let's say I want to go for keeping this here as a supplier master table. What do you call these guys here? Supplier master table. Now, in this supplier master table, how will you connect this? Can you connect this supplier master table to this fact table by supplier ID? You will connecting by what?
No, sir. We'll sub to product master.
Is that clear now? So this becomes as what? This become as called dimension table 5. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
But it's not directly connected to what? Fact table. It's going from dimension to here. So ultimately, what he will do here, he will design a new table, pay spatial values and say transpose. You call this table name as what? Supplier master table. And you call this table as what? 5. How do you connect this table now? It'll come from. Does it make sense? Now, this table will be called this what? F. So ultimately, what you want to get from F dot, and where this should be fitted with. Does it make sense, guys? Now, everyone.
Yes, sir.
This type of data model, which is called making sense. Clear now? So ultimately, what will happen? The model which we have developed at the top, here we have to take as what information? We have to add these informations here. Yes or no? So ultimately, what you'll do here? You will write left join. Which table? Arch table is what? F. On what? C dot supplier ID
Equal to F dot supplier ID.
equals to F dot supplier ID. If you run this query, you get the output here for where I got the error. What is it saying? Does not exist because we did not run this program. I got some error. Why I got the error? Proc
Semicolon.
semicolon is missing. Is this clear? Now if you run this program, you get the output here coming. You got all 32 records are coming. Wherever things are matching, all the informations are available here. That's how your star schema and Snowflake data model is finished. We'll do some examples here. Right? Okay. Now we'll start with some data model example. Right? Data model example 1. Very interesting example I want to show you guys here. Look at this telecom data. I store this file and I close it here. Can you see? These are the customer who were in the month of January. These are the customer who were in the month of February. These are the customer who were in the month of March. Clear now? Right?
Yes, sir.
We call this data model. Now, I want to find out customer who were in January, they're also in February, they're also in March. Customer who were in January, February, and March. All 3 months they are existing. Who are they? If I say January to February, how many customers are matching actually, guys? These many customers from January to February is there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
There are some new customer added in February. There's some customer in January, those who are not in February. That means they left. How many customers from January, February is also there in March? I can see there are some customer is up to this who are there. Are you getting this?
Sir.
So these many customers were in January. these many customers in February which match, but in March only these many customers left. When I say get the customer who are exist in all 3 months, which joining type will give?
Inner join.
Inner join. In this, is there any fact table?
No.
Is there any fact table? Is there
No,
any
sir.
dimension table? We can make a relationship, but it is also data model. It is not saying that every data model will have a fact table. Every model data will have a dimension. It is going to be just all tables are going to be considered as unique table. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
When you make relationship between this table, what type of relation is going to come in? What type of relation is going to come in?
1 to 1. 1 to 1.
1 to 1. Yes or no? So how to get this output using your SAS environment? What will I do first? Upload a file. What will do the file here? Data model telecom. Now I just want to get your understanding here proper. What will I write here now, guys, to import the data? I will say day to Jan customer, which is the file I'll be putting here. I'll copy this entire file path to be pasted here. Yes or no? What the sheet name I'll give it here? Jan data. I can also write here 3 times. This time is for what? It is called as Feb data. This is this clear now?
Yes, sir.
Right. I got Jan, I got Feb, I got March also. To get customer exist in all 3 months. How to write a program for this? Proc SQL num. Why are we using number as an option here? Row number. Select A dot star, comma, B dot star, comma, C dot star. From which table?
And it giant customer.
H.
A.
Then
Inner join.
to what?
The customer is B.
H.
B.
Then
Inner join.
March customer is C.
LC.
what I did here, the mistake. On A dot
A dot mobile.
A dot mobile equal to B dot mobile.
B dot mobile.
Then
On A dot mobile equals to
A
C
dot.
dot mobile.
I tell you guys, I have seen people doing mistake writing that B dot mobile to C dot mobile. They write this way. How many records are coming?
11.
Does it say 11? 11?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Now, this is 4. This is 4 here. How to, so what will happen if you say the same one? I want to see the flow of January customer to February customer. I want to see the flow of Jan to March customer. What does it mean? I want to see the flow rate. What will I choose here? In this case, how many records will come? The entire record of January will come.
Yeah.
Can you see this? Right. I want to see Jan in Feb and not in March. How to get that? Those who are in Jan, they are also in February, but they're not in March. What does it mean?
Inner join in first 2 tables.
Very nice. What's your name?
Vivek.
Inner join first 2 tables. Then
Then left null join.
Left null then.
what do you write here?
Where C dot mobile is equal to null.
Null. Yeah.
So let me do this first comment. Run this program. My question is that you are saying I should have how many records now? 15?
15. Yeah.
So let's see. Does it come 15? Yes. When you add this left null join example, how many records comes now? Who are those? Those in February but not in?
Not in March.
What if I want to find out in Jan and not in Feb, and in Feb and not in Jan? In Jan, not in Feb,
Unmatched.
will it give the answer by unmatched? Can you get this by answer by unmatched?
No, sir. I think Jan,
In
Feb,
Jan and not in Feb, what does it mean?
left null.
Sorry?
Left null for Jan.
Right.
And
But in Feb, not in Jan. Can this query be answered in one query?
no, sir, not in one query.
What do you say? Hmm? Hey guys, is it possible? Yes or no?
I think no, sir.
It's not
Possible.
possible to present. Somebody asking such question, you should not be hesitate to answer that, because it is not the right approach to present. Any was in January, not in February. But if not in February, then also not in March. Yes or no? Right. Okay. So I hope your concept is clear now.
Yes, sir.
I'll move on to the last data model.
Sir, you have written not in Feb, but in Feb, but not in Jan. You have written it there in the comment.
So this can be answered by unmatched, right? I mean,
It
It's in
cannot.
March, right?
It cannot be. It cannot be.
okay.
It's not the right approach to get this unmatched. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what will happen if you go for full join to all? What will happen if you go for full join to all? What do you say, guys? What will happen? How many records will come?
If, oh,
Tell me, how many records will come?
how much there is in January?
Hmm.
Oh, sorry.
11 is the inner join,
Yeah.
right? Then
15. Yeah.
how many records will come under full join? Chalo, 11 say, how many records are here? 11?
Yeah.
How many records are here?
9.
9? Right. Now, how many records are there in February but also in March?
84.
Yes or no? So now tell
Yes,
me how
sir.
many records will come. Shall I do this way to explain you? 11 plus what? 4, 15 plus what? 7, 22 plus what?
40 records.
27 plus what?
31.
Plus,
40.
is it going to 40 records?
5.
Hmm. Is it coming correct? No. Why are you saying no? Why are you saying no? Because it's not correct. Okay, first of all, this 8622 7672. This 11 is there. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now in February, 6852 690. What is that? 6852 690. Acha. Okay. 685 691 689. How many records are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And
Then 10, 11, 12, 13.
12.
13. So how many records are coming here? This is 13. Yes,
13.
no? Clear now?
Hmm.
Now, in March, 11 is the common. Then 32 to 45, 13. What is it coming here? How many is coming here? 14. It is also coming 14. 32 to 45 is 14, right?
Yeah.
4, 4, 8, 6 is 14. Is this clear how it is happening, guys, here?
Yes, sir.
For February, it is coming 11 is a common. Apart from 11 common, how many records for February is coming? 13, which is here,
13.
right? Then for apart from this 11 common, how many records are there total? 14, which is also coming here. But now the question is coming. In this also, how many records are common in both the tables? 5. Now 8, 4, you can see that it is also coming here 8, 4, 8, 5, 8, 6, 8, 7, and 8, 8. That is also given in February 8, 4, 8, 7, 8, 6, 8, 4, 8, 4, 8, 5, 8, 6, 8, 7, 8, 8 is also given. So that is coming twice. In February is also coming, and in March also it is coming. Correct? That's how this is going to be extra adding to this for both February and March when you go for taking this table. So I hope you understand, guys, how to go for merging tables, and when you go for merging tables, how the output should look like. Clear now? Now let me go and quickly show you this example. I hope you can do it at your home. Okay, it is given. These are the pen, Renault pen, which has been sold out in India in 2019 January. These are the units: Renault, Cello, Ratomac, and this is for 2019 January. These are the units has been sold out. Now, this Renault pen is mapping to the refill like refill 1, refill 2, refill 3. Right? Now, refill 1 is also going for Renault pen. Refill 1 is also going for Ratomac. What proportion? Refill 1 consumed 80% in Renault and 20% in Ratomac. That means whatever refill 1 consumption is going for 100, out of 100, 80 goes to Renault and Ratomac. Now, here the refill is given. Refill 1 in India 2019 has consumed how much? 8663. Now, this Renault refill for 2019 January in India, it will go to what? It will go to what? Both Renault pen and Ratomac. So Renault pen in India, Ratomax in India for 2019 January will use the same cartridge. So ultimately, when you design the data model, guys, let me design the data model for you. If I take this, keep it here. If I take this and keep it here, tell me, guys, in this both table, in this both table, what is the common field?
Pen.
Pen, right? So pen is a common field. Does pen duplicate here?
Yeah.
Because of what?
Because of
Country.
Country. And what?
year, month.
Is also for year,
No.
month. Yes or no? Can you
Yes,
see
sir.
this? It is also going for Renault for Japan also, Renault for India also for different year, month. Now this pen is duplicate here. Yes. Because of what?
Refill.
Is there any relationship between these two tables? It is relationship by only pen.
Pen, yeah.
Duplicate to duplicate. So what type of relation is going to build up here?
Many to many.
Many,
Many to
many.
many to many. So what output is going to come if I go for taking this? If I go for taking the output, how the output will come here? This will replicate for how many times? 3 times. If I go for Renault for India 2019, how many times it will replicate? If I go for Renault for India 2019-03, how many times it will replicate? If I go for Renault for Japan, how many times it will replicate now? Right. If I go for Renault for Japan again, how it will replicate here? If I go for Renault for Japan 2019-03, how many times it replicate here? Is this clear to all of you guys?
Yes, sir.
Now for Renault, how many records it will create?
18.
18 records. Okay. Is this clear? It is called many-to-many relationship. Now the twist came, which is all about refill. How do you connect this table to this table?
By refill.
For example, you got this output now to this, right? How do you connect this table to this table now?
Refill to refill.
Refill column.
Refill to refill. Okay. Then
Year, month, and country.
yes or no? So what type of relationship it is going to build now?
We need to
1-to-1.
It is
1-to-1.
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 It is going to 1-to-1 only. Yes or no? Now this is coming from many to many, then 1-to-1. How will you go for designing this data model to get ultimate output will come like this? Right? Ultimate output will come like this. I'll show you an example. Take an example of Renault pen. For country call, first of all, how many records are coming for Renault pen? 18. It is correct now? Okay. Now you go for refill. Refill for what? Refill 1. For what? India, country. Right? For month called January. Where this refill is going? To pen. Refill proportional go to pen as what? Refill 1 is going for Renault and Rotomac. What proportion? 80 and 20%. So ultimately 80 and 20% is going on what? What is the refill consumption? 8663. Over this 8663, 6930 is going for what? Renault 1732 consumption is going for what? Now, did you understand how the relation is built up to get this output?
Yes, sir.
Let me run this program for you guys and show you how it is happening. First of all, please allow me, guys. Hardly 10 minutes. We'll finish this. Data model. Example 3. What I'll do here. Now, this is called pen cells. This is called mapping. This is called supply cells. What sheet name we need to add here? As pen cells. Call to mapping. You will say upload the file. Right. Properties. Copy this file path. Right. If you run this program, what is happening? Pen cells, it is mapping, it is supply cells. Now, how do you want to merge this table? As I said now, proc SQL, go for number. Then like what? Select a dot, all this field, a dot country, a dot year month, a dot sales. Then I'll go for what? This is b dot pen, b dot refill, b dot weightage. Right? I call this b dot pen as mapping pen. This is called b dot refill as mapping refill. Okay. Now I'll go for c dot refill, c dot country, c dot year month, c dot sales. I call this as supply refill, as supply country, as supply year month, as supply sales. Why I did that? I'll tell you now. From day 2, pen sales as what? A table. left join day 2 as what? P. On what? A dot pen to B dot pen. Again, left join to what table? As what? C. On what? No, on B dot refill is equal to C dot right, and A dot is equal to and A dot C dot and it's a quit. How do you want to get categories to supplies? You will say B dot weightage to be multiplied by C dot sales as pen to refill sales. Is this clear now, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right? How many records are coming? 36.
36.
Output is coming perfectly. What we are looking at. Now let me copy this output here. Can I be pasting this to my Excel? It is coming. Perfect. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me go here to home, format, 15, column 12. Remove this if you want. Select the filter by refill. Refill 1 goes to how many pens? 2 pens. Refill 1 in country as what? India. Month as what?
01.
It has gone to what? Renault and Automac. What proportion? 80 and 20% of what categories? Supplies. These supplies? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Supplies, which what name is coming? The same has gone to 17322 Rotomac, 69302 Renault. It is correct output? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is how we have to design the data model to get the output. Let me tell you guys, we have finished now your day 2 completely.